Hello there, YouTube. At about 6 something. I'll have to look here in a second, see what time it is. Spent almost 2.5 hours on the lawn. Got the lawn done today. She and them. Actually, Sasha did really good because I come across this way. And I made it all the way to the corner of the little building there. And she sat right there in the shade. She didn't go run to her tree. But she hasn't been feeling good today either. Look at her. She didn't eat her food today. She's been very mopey. Until she sees a cat and then she goes into full action. But anyway, we're going to take the little classic 350 for a little loot. 619. Or is that 18? Forgot my glasses. I got to go get them right quick before we take off. But I think we'll grab them and we'll launch. Oh, she. Had to be something I forgot. And I left the thing out here running for a bit. I don't like to swell my cylinder head, so to speak. Well, ain't no so to speak. It's what it does. Oh, it feels good to get on this thing. Mama says she's not interested. It's kind of cool out here. I think it's probably 60 by now, or maybe a little bit less. And anyway, she's gonna stay. Man, does it sound kind of beautiful out here. They're kind of stocking up. I hope their sales aren't slowing down. I see the trucks and get caught by the trucks. It's usually in the mornings. And so they're moving stuff. It just seems like they're overstocked. That guy actually has his fireplace going in that old house back there. Maybe they're using it to cook it or something. Well, Kelly's walking around with a coat on. She goes, that wind is cold. It's been nice and breezy today. It's been wonderful. We're just going to take a loop. Go up and see old Squatchy, see what he's up to today. Maybe hit a side road or two. Look like a baby Tesla. Why did that thing look so small? Oh, it's just so nice. Good looking Kenworth dump truck there, wasn't it? Remember the kids that were swimming down there that one time? The hee-haws out there. Yeah, buddy. That green grass. If you can see with the sun glare in your face. Looks like they come through and swept the gravel out. That's nice. Old moo cows. Them trees have grown up to where you can't see that house anymore. They kind of cleared it out. At one point you could see it again. That's about what it looked like when Kelly and I were looking at that house. I don't remember what the deal was, but I'm glad we stepped out when we did. I think that was about the time that we had that recession in 08, 09, somewhere it was back in there. Whew. Glad we didn't jump. It was a cool house. Folks walking in the road. Isn't that nice? Holding hands and everything. Isn't that sweet? Starting to pick up a lot of bugs on my face shield here all of a sudden. I don't want to wipe out the camera. Oh well, look at the deer standing there. Where there's one, there's usually others. Look, it's all filled back in again. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's so peaceful. Wow. I love dragging your hands in the air. Of course, you can't see; it's out of view of the camera. It is that evening time. You gotta keep eyeballs peeled for Bambi roaming around out here. That wind is nice. She's tossing around quite nicely. Man, it's almost fully filled in. It's getting real close. Hope you guys don't get bored with my little neighborhood loops. They're very peaceful. You know, spending the day, which it seemed like I spent the day working on the lawn. Get all cleaned up, get all the dust out of your face, you know, get your hands all clean and everything, freshen up just a little bit. Drag one of your iron steeds out and go for a little rip. Makes it all worthwhile. Horses everywhere. There's a bunch of goats. I don't know if y'all can see them back there in that far corner. Still amazed. I need to go find. I did come across a video on my iron. I think I'd done something to the suspension or something. Or no, I think I was messing around with the mapping. That was in the early days. And I was out here, I think I was doing a recorded run on the Super Tuner Pro that is now since long defunct. Got outlawed because they allowed us to do naughty things with it. Even though it gave you warnings, you know. So how come someone's not suing Power Commander and, you know, Vance and Hines and all these other guys that make those things? They all got the same warning that, you know, this is for off-road competition only. Your motorcycle will not be street legal. Harley did the same thing, but I guess that wasn't good enough. I guess they figured Harley's got deeper pockets. Let's go after them. And the funny thing is, I think they only wanted $1 million. It was $12 million fine. And then Harley had to take the other $11 million and do something good with it. I don't recall what they did, but it was something righteous, if I remember right. Yeah, I think he got that same amount last time. Maybe he's that doesn't look like hay out there. I was gonna say maybe he's gonna grow some hay there or something, but he kind of cut the same little border. I think one of the last times I come through here. Lovely old gal. Seemed small, you know. I'm at home, I've been riding the Pan America, and at work riding Spyders, you know. Spyders are big and roomy. And that first time when you jump on this thing, it feels small. The one thing it never feels is twitchy. The chassis is very, very stable. I mean, never. It's a small bike, but it never feels twitchy. Just take a slow, casual cruise through the back roads. A real white fence. I know it's a lot more maintenance in those things, but I don't know, the real ones are just special. There's no such thing as a tin or synthetic ones that they have nowadays. Oh, they look good. It's just, I don't know, probably a whole lot cheaper too. Might be too early for our deer to be out in the field. I think that may be a vehicle in tow. Yep. Remember the beautiful trees used to hang out over the road right there? I think they were weeping willows too. There's a couple horses back there in the back of that field. Get up on this hill, I'll probably freeze. Just wearing windbreakers. Climb stuff. You know, I go down that road, and last time I went there I was coming back and I was going to pull to the side. So I'm afraid of the road breaking away. Well, the road did break away. Now there's a, you know, they made a new path for it. But up here is where that barrier's at. This is right in this deep spot right there. That's scary. That could just come rumbling down on you. Or worse yet, to be up there and it breaks free underneath your feet. You do the rumbling. Look at Mount Rainier sitting there, loud and proud. Isn't that wonderful? Didn't mean to scare you. But you're very beautiful running though. Love that big old barn sitting out there. Some kind of beautiful. Start getting in these shades this time of night and be going oh, they pruned them trees way back. Little cozy houses back here. They're all nooked in, all nice and peaceful. See how quiet it is out here, man. You hear a pin drop. You know when people are coming and going. On roll 350. Can you make the grade? She says, I have no problem. Just cruising along. Now you can't get any great speed with those hills. Well, you can. You just need to be going down them. But they get the job done. I wasn't pushing it by any means. Don't think that was any kind of a performance test. I just cruising. I don't like to push them anyway. You kind of feel where they're happy, and I just leave them there. You know, sometimes sometimes you get somebody that rides up on you behind and you gotta scoot a little bit, but that's alright. How we doing bug wise? You guys look pretty clear. Yet when you get up here, it just flat goes to full shade. It's amazing how focused you are when you ride a motorcycle, especially when you got the thick woods beside you. Anything could step out at any second. That's why you have your 2-on-2 and got your toe covering rear brake. You're ready for anything at literally any second. Pavement ends ahead. Yeah, it's all dark. Squatchy's liable to be hanging around up here. I'm not going to go down that gravel road. That will make this thing just a dust bunny. People still go down there. What they do, they go down there and dump their dadgum garbage is what they do, unfortunately. Now look over the years, this was a fairly young cut. So those trees, you used to be able to look down that road and actually see down the hill. Oh, this is not a BMW or Harley. You can't just let go of the clutch. Remember, you used to be able to see way down the road and you could see other trees further down. Now the road is just closing. Excuse me. Think we can layer down the scooter under the fence? Yeah, look at that. That gate hasn't been opened and used in Lord knows how long. I mean, literally, you could just see the curvature of the road disappear. And then you could see some mountains on the other side. Ooh, she's putting off a wonderful kind of new smell. Have I washed this thing yet? I don't know if I have. Ooh. Somebody skinned something out there and left the remains behind. Nature will take over eventually. Was it this I took? You go straight down that road and then it ends with all these mailboxes everywhere. And you're like, wow, is that many people living down here? I don't know what I was riding. I think I might have been on the Himalayan. I don't recall. Here's our big descent. It's gradual prior, now it just goes woof. I wonder what percent of a grade this is. It's pretty dang good, I can tell you that. I would not want to deal with this road in the wintertime, like at all. I'd be parking my car down at the bottom of the hill and walk down. I'm sure folks probably wouldn't be too happy with you parking on the side of their property. Look at all those gnats. Those are the ones that'll mess your screen up. Just little tiny guys and you don't see them. But boy, you see it in the video when you're going over it. That area is, I think last time I took you through here, that was just full of water. I go slow through here if I can. Yeah, it just looks like swamp area down there now. There's areas where the water, even in summertime, there's a little bit you can see down there that hangs out down there. It's people that have them houses in that lower, well, I guess that probably bleeds over to that one road too, huh? Yeah, see, There's a little bit of water down there. Usually there's a lot of water down there. Summertime, not so much. Lily pads down there. Unfortunately, we don't have the frogs that... I guess we do have some of the water frogs, but we have frogs in the south that are always on those things. You go walking down to a little pond or whatever, and they whoop, see them jumping off the lily pads. Oh, bloom. They're up there basking in the sun. That's that road that I drive down. Well, that's the one I was talking about, the road eroding, that you can look down here. It's crazy when you look up on the hill. It doesn't seem very significant at all, but when you're up there looking down, yeah, it's very significant. That thing fills up with water right there too. Wow, look how filled in. Just that deep, rich green. Creepy. And this road looks like it's eroding away as well. Sketchy. Oh, there's a... Let's see if there's nothing around. I'll slow down. It's a house that's down this hill. Of course, the leaves are filling in. You won't see it anymore. But it's creepy how far down that is. It's right in here somewhere. It's shocking. There's a house way down there. That's a long ways down. Yep, I think it's filled in to the point you can't see it anymore. In the wintertime, you can see it really good. Yep, it's filled in. The house on the corner. Something about that just looks so cozy. There's Mount St. Helens out there, glowing in the beautiful evening sun. You guys want to take a run through the barn here? Haven't done that in a while. Sometimes you can catch deers. Man, look at how much that thing is bowing down. There's even a warning about the safety of that barn. There's a poster there. Look at how the backside of it's collapsing, and the roofing and stuff's coming off of it. I don't know. Hopefully that's not too much contrast and you can't see that. I don't want to get up close to it because there's normally a no trespassing sign, but for some reason it goes up and then it's down, and it's down for a year or better, and then all of a sudden it's back up again. I love that little place there. All the little outhouses there. It looks like little shops and barns, and there's like a kid's little playhouse way in the back. Wonder what they're growing out there. Looks like some kind of a grassy substance at the moment. Look how the snow's melting and you can start seeing the rocks popping through. I know you probably can't hardly see it, but you can see down in the crater from at work. We're looking on the back side of that. That's crazy. Wow, it's just gorgeous. Holy moly. My friend's following me around. Last time I come through here and we seen him, he Good Lord, I hit a hole there. It was, all that grass was just brown looking. Alright. Just a freeway jaunt from here. Been hearing a shocking amount of sport bikes ripping up and down the road today. Two very distinct times. It was like a whole herd of them. And they were flat rolling. Love that farmhouse out there in the middle with the trees around it. So nice. Anyway, I'm gonna bomb down the highway here. I'm sure I rattled your ear probably enough. I hope you enjoyed the beautiful scenery. I sure did. Man, that was pretty. But before we get, I don't know how it made it with no bugs. Anyway, I'm gonna roll out. There's some crows back out there again. I'm gonna bail out. Oh, turn signal. Bail out on you and talk at you at the house here in a few. We'll do ourselves a goodbye. Well, thanks for coming along on the old classic 350. He's a good old gal. All right. Well, hello there, YouTube. Long time no see. Been home probably about 20 minutes. So my daughter, the kids are at their dad's this weekend. Daughter just went right down the hill. And just down the road, there's a motorcycle versus semi-truck thing, but surprisingly, nobody's hurt.
That's
She didn't
good.
even, no emergency services or nothing there. Everybody's jumping out. Is everybody okay? Everybody's okay. And so she drove around the mess and seen a motorcycle buried in the ditch. But nobody's hurt, thankfully.
Yeah, thank goodness.
But man, those especially the sport bike kids, they come by here. So and Harley guys do too. I mean, they are rolling when they come by here. This roar, woof, they are moving. Man, trucks pull out of these side roads, and like the old cedar mill that we get caught by those trucks on the way to work and stuff too, and you're bombing along in the car and all of a sudden he comes nudging out. Scary. Gotta be on your toes.
Yes.
But fantastic. That 350, that is just such an enjoyable motorcycle to ride. Absolutely phenomenal. Looks good, feels good. You got to keep that tinted shield down because people think you're crazy with that goofy smile on your face. They'd be wondering about you. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that ride, because that was the vlog. Everything in between was yard work and us being bums this morning. We building a video late. But anyway, relaxing on the weekends. Boy, we can flat relax on the weekends.
Yes, we can.
But
feels good.
Yeah, it does feel good. So on that, we're gonna roll out.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. You guys have a wonderful Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We'll see you in the morning.
We'll see you in the morning on the way to the grind.
Yep, back at it.
Yeah. Monday comes around way too dang quick.
Well, she does.
All right. We'll talk at you then. All right. Thanks for watching.